In an attack in occupied East Jerusalem, a gunman killed at least 7 people. Following a deadly Israeli military incursion in the West Bank the day before, violence has increased near a synagogue in an Israeli settlement in occupied East Jerusalem, killing at least 7 people before being fatally shot. Following the shooting on Friday, the Magen David Adom Rescue Service reported treating 10 injured people, some of whom were in severe condition. From the scene of the assault in the illegal Israeli settlement of Neve Yaakov, Al Jazeera's James Bays reported, "What we think happened was a car drew up at the front of a synagogue, a gunman got out, and he began the fire." 7 deaths have been reported as of right now, according to Bays, who also mentioned that the suspect had no prior security record, according to authorities. No one immediately took the blame. However, a total of 10 gunshot casualties, including a 14-year-old kid and a 70-year-old man, were reported by the Emergency Response Organization. A deadly Israeli raid in the Jenin refugee camp in the occupied West Bank preceded the attack by 1 day. A house the Israeli army claimed to hold potential fighters was attacked by dozens of soldiers, sparking several hours of heated clashes that resulted in the deaths of 9 Palestinians, among them an elderly woman. On Thursday, Israeli forces also shot a 22-year-old Palestinian man in the village of Al-Rum, which is located north of Jerusalem. After that, rocket fire from Gaza fighters was exchanged with limited airstrikes by Israel. Over the past year, Israeli military incursions in the occupied West Bank have increased to practically daily occurrences, killing at least 200 Palestinians, including combatants and civilians. In addition, Palestinian attacks in Israel and the occupied territory have also resulted in the deaths of Israeli personnel and civilians. The shooting on Friday happened just hours after Palestinians marched in protest as they laid to rest the last of those killed by Israeli forces the day before. Throughout the day, clashes broke out between Israeli security forces and Palestinian protesters in the occupied West Bank, notably following the burial of the 22-year-old killed north of Jerusalem. Palestinians in large groups waved the flags of Hamas and Fatah, the 2 political parties that govern the Palestinian Authority. Masked Palestinians fired fireworks and threw rocks at Israeli police in Al-Rum, who then used tear gas to defend themselves. A few days before U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is scheduled to visit Israel and the occupied West Bank, the violence has also escalated. The White House stated on Friday, "We strongly condemn the terrible terror assault that took place this evening at a synagogue in Jerusalem and are shocked and grieved by the loss of life." According to Israel's foreign ministry, the shooting was the bloodiest incident for Israelis since a 2008 attack that left 8 people dead in a Jewish seminary. Concerns about the already unpredictable conflict possibly spiraling out of control and leading to a more significant conflict between Palestine and Israel have increased due to months of bloodshed in the occupied West Bank. Since the organization seized control of Gaza in 2007, Israel and Hamas have engaged in 4 wars and numerous more minor clashes. Since Israel increased its incursions in the occupied West Bank last March, tensions have increased dramatically.